What's up, everybody? We got some war content, and yes, I lost my hat. I don't know where it is, so just ignore the haircut. I got gum in my hair. It wasn't my gum. It was my kid. Shut up! Alright, so here we go. We're going to do Cargo Bay. We're going to start with this Mephisto team. Looks like I am using Undying on it, the full Undying team, so this should be hilariously easy. And I'm doing this because I do not have a certain character that we use to one-shot the Brimstone Apocalypse team. So, positioning doesn't matter at all, but I'll do this anyway. In fact, I better save this team, finally. Looks good. Let's go. Alright, here we go. Here we go. Yeah, I'm super late. I got really busy today. Had to go to the bank. Then got called from the school. Kid is sick. Had to go pick up the kid. So, poor Hal and my war captains have been just doing everything this war. I feel awful. Awful. That's just the way she goes. Let's go ahead and put silence out there on everybody, especially that endgame Thanos. Mephisto's basically useless because of the silence. We'll just let it rip. Alright. He's pushed. I don't care. We've already benefited from that speed up enough for nothing else to matter. We'll go for the kill on Shadow King. Oh yeah. Haven't even had the Iron Man or the Hela spread yet. And we're just ripping people apart. I didn't even see there was a Lilandra. That's kind of hilarious. He's not going to do much damage to anybody, but that's okay. Hela's probably going to kill everybody here. Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much, he's dead. Kestrel Ping. And the only character who's actually take a turn is the Summon, who couldn't even kill a Greg. Don't feel bad. A one-diamond Daemon couldn't kill the Gregs either. Alright, let's go do another attack. Alright, we're going to use our Absolute A-Force with Blastar here up against this Doom Dorm team, and away we go. Here we go. This will be fun. They seem to have some pretty interesting defenses. This one did stump like an Orchis team or something was tried against it, I suppose. Oh, there is one death. That's hilarious. That did not activate the passive either, which is kind of a little too funny. Let's get an expose over here. Blastar has got his stuff. Oh, it did give this speed bar. He just gave it like the last second. That's so weird. Huh. That's going to give Blastar all these turns. That was bugged. That was bugged as hell. As long as nobody dies, we'll figure it out. That's going to be a bunch of buffs, right? He's going again. Okay. Was that 3? Wow, look at him go. Crazy. Okay. Note to self, that Doom interaction is hella bugged. But we'll figure it out. It'll be okay. I believe it'll be okay in the end. That's why we put Absolute A-Force. If we see something silly, we can just, you know, get over it real quick. Permakill on the Blastar. There he goes. Let's try and get you nice and low. Oh, that'll do. Oh, that'll do nicely. And, I actually don't know if Blastar is a permakill. Oh, Jesus Christ. Is he a permakill outside? He is a permakill everywhere. Okay, there we go. And there you have it. Okay. Oh, he's got exposed, so he's dead. There we go. Let's go. All right, we got a big blue Marvel, Professor X, Fantastic Four team. We're going to hit it with Fantastic Four, Quasar, Ares. Here we go. This was already done. It was already burn attacked. Otherwise, this wouldn't work. Blue Marvel has to take a turn. Then we kill Professor X before he takes a turn is the idea here. We'll see what happens with all the burn attacks done. That definitely hurt. Oh my god, did that ever hurt. Jesus. Hopefully Invisible Woman and Quasar are going to kick butt here. X is dead is cool, but so is my Invisible Woman, I think. Oh no, the passive should hit somebody else. That's really lucky that it hit somebody else. It's also really lucky I won the coin flip, because otherwise this Invisible Woman would have definitely killed my Invisible Woman. Quasar? I guess Quasar would have killed all 3 of them anyway, though, so it doesn't really matter. Anyway, that's... He almost lived. If he lived... Oh my god, that guy's crazy. Blue Marvel's actually cracked. Alright, we got interesting Cosmic Ghost Rider, Chavez, Lilandra, Black Knight, Shadow King team. We're going to overkill it with Mercs here. Maybe this isn't even overkill. Maybe this is a decent trap here, because obviously Black Knight is Black Knight things. I think he's actually the highest damage charge target here, so he's going to not do those things. Or at least he's going to get the Taunt Safeguard, which is incredibly annoying. But after that, it should be fine. They're going to get a turn relatively quickly, and when that happens, I'm going to be fine. I did put Deadpool next to Panda Pool, because if someone's going to permadie, I don't want it to be the other characters. That's what we're going for here. Alright, there goes Chavez. Shadow King is blinded, but I do think he cleanses that. I'm actually not entirely sure. With Black Knight taking a turn, the defense that they get is off the table, which is good. I'm just going to keep shoving it down Black Knight's throat, because he seems to be the biggest risk factor here. Shadow King bled out, so that's cool. Oh, my baby boy's coming to talk to me. Oh, he's so cute when he looks all tired. Did school tucker you out, kiddo? What do you want the milk bottle for? You gonna go live your baby fantasy?
Put some milk for me.
Oh, okay.
That's a baby.
Okay, kiddo. Love ya. I'll be up in 2 minutes, okay? Alright, we're going to use Orchis on this team. Should be okay. The Nightcrawler, obviously, is a little testy, right? Because he does give speed bar to all these characters, because they're all X-Men except Omega Red Phoenix Force, so they all get the X-Men buff, and because he's not an X-Men, he's going to get the rest of it. So we'll make sure we have the appropriate characters' ability block controlled and then taken the F out. Alright, there we go. So let's see if is that speed bar actually going to ruin me here? Maybe. No, okay. This is cannot be dodged. Let's go ahead and get the ability block on Storm. That seems good. We'll get the rewind over here. Omega with the dodge is super cringe. Dodge that, dork. Alright. Dodge that damage, you nerd. Alright, so he's gone. Phoenix is about to be gone as well. Rather not Phoenix, but Jean Grey is about to be gone as well. Then we'll turn our attention to the Nightcrawler and the OG Phoenix and get this one the heck out of here. This could have been bad if I didn't target properly. This is a little bit of a finesse matchup. Had I not gone for the Storm with that stun the way I did, I think that she could actually ruin things quite a bit. Mind you, it looks like Lady Deathstrike does get to go before her regardless, so that's something to keep in mind. But yeah. Oh, we have another bit of luck. This does not do a stun, but just 400%. 350 per Sentinel. Actually, this is going to be 350 piercing versus... Okay, let's go over the piercing damage. See how much it does. I like the ability block, too. Ability block is dope. Alright, she's still alive, though. Trying to hunt for that good efficiency kill, you know? There we go. Alright, moving on. Alright, my opponents put up a half-assed absolute A4. So they put the duel up, which is pretty good. We're just going to hit with Secret Warriors and call it a day. This should be over really fast. Kahori's not gonna... Yeah, we're going to get a bunch of turns before they get to go. No Medusas, they don't even get the speed stat. Negasonic probably kills everybody but Kahori and Mr. Arrow Classic here. Let's find out. Alright, there goes Negasonic. Boom! Oh, yeah, called it. This doesn't reach, right? No. Basic here. Cool. Oh, Nelly! Alright, let's alt here because we can, I guess. That was some serious damage. Oh my gosh. Is she gonna die here? Oh, we got the Miss Marvel Classic before the Kahori. Dude, it's so dirty, but it feels so good. I hate Absolute A4s. I hate using them. I hate facing them. For some reason, they're just a team that is a thorn in my side no matter where they are. This is not really that team. It's just a couple of those characters, but fuck them. Alrighty, we're going to use Mighty Avengers up against this three-piece Immortal Cave, simply because they're three Mystics, so we're going to get a bunch of speed bar from this. I mean, we might lose some boss, and might get a little dangerous along the way, but it should be fine. I'm guessing it's going to be fine. We're going to find out real quick here. We should get a lot of defense downs out there. We should get a lot of offense ups. It shouldn't be that big a deal. So let's go for it. Endgame Thanos is going to get pushed fairly quickly, though, so we'll be careful about that. I believe we can turn me rewind, right? All right, there goes that. That's actually good. So now we're going to be able to focus on what we want to do here. Big damn, big damn. We love that. Let's get the defense down out there. Oh, that was a big heal. All right, let's go for speed bar or the kill on Endgame Thanos. I'm going to go speed bar here. I think speed bar might be the right call. Some good speed bar. All right, now let's turn our attention over here. Let's get Lady Bullseye. I didn't even see how big she is. She might be a tiny, tiny gal. How big was she? I'm curious. She was 3. Yeah, she was a tiny gal. That was kind of rude of me. We'll go over here next, even though that's just going to get cleansed off. Well, he might be dead. Oh, yeah, he dead. All right, cool. Sure, why not? All right, listen, this was a lot more dangerous than it probably should have been, which is kind of awkward. Mighty Avengers are struggling day by day to try and regain some sort of relevance in war. But when there's Mystics at play, we'll figure it out. Alrighty, we got some spice for you guys. This is going to be a one-shot attempt on Brimstone with Nightcrawler. So we do have our Vigilante team. Everyone's a fortifier except for Silver Sable. The idea here is if Silver Sable lives, well, if everybody lives, then we should be able to wreck people. So that's what we're going for here. Let's go. Ooh, I don't think it's going to work. This is post-globals. It's not like diamonds on Daemon or anything like that. Smaller Hellcats. This really only works on smaller teams. But even then, I have some big concerns here. All right, here we go. Brutal assist. Actually, wasn't that bad of an assist, really. Ouch. As long as he lives, I think we're okay, though. Oh, actually, that's pretty easy. So Daemon lost all of his stuff. Wait, yeah, this is dumb. This team's dumb. Daemon lost all of his cool stuff because Nightcrawler goes first here. Oh, this was stupid. Don't do this. Unless your team is big enough that you know your Daemon and Hellcat are going to kill, don't use Nightcrawler Brimstone. Nightcrawler Brimstone is a great team. But if you put it with a Brimstone that is too small and Daemon doesn't strip all our buffs off, then we don't have to worry about... I guess Daemon's not going to strip the buffs off in this case anyway. If Daemon doesn't have enough blunt force to just rip your team apart, this is a really bad idea. Alright, we're going to use Insidious 6 up against this. Kind of feels like a waste, but I have so many other weapons still to use that it's kind of like... Gotta do something. So, gotta do something. Here we go. Here we go. So I've done an Apocalypse, I've done a Brimstone, so I'm kind of good on that front. Yeah. Okay. Alright, so we're going to be stuck here for a second, but we did get the speed up, so it doesn't matter too much. We're also going to have Safeguard here, so it's not like North Star is going to flip our stuff, so who cares? We're also off the taunt now, so let's just murder town right here. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. That's highly unfortunate for my enemy. Sure, Scorpion's the striker, so he'll finish this one off. Alright! We love a fast match. Alright, here's a throwback. We're using New Avengers up against this Sinister 6 team with Cable. We stop the speed bar that Cable puts out there. We murder the Green Goblin Classic and we move on with our life, and that's essentially it for this fight. This is actually a pretty decent matchup if you're using it on the opposite side. If you're using a Sinister 6 team with Mysterio up against the New Avengers, it's a little better in that case, but here it's just not going to work out, unfortunately. Wow, that was a stanky leg. We love us some stanky leg. We'll go for Kraven next, so I guess it could be for Green Goblin or Cable as well. Doesn't really matter so long as we don't activate too many of the Doc Ock passives here. That's basically all we care about. Yeah, see, I could activate his passive if I do this, so let's just, let's go for the kill here instead. Bam! There we go. Can't flip all that, but we can do this here. Then we could, I could punch him, or I could punch him. I guess we'll punch here. I think the basic will be enough, though. Yeah, basic was more than enough. That's kind of hilarious. Alright, let's get some trauma out there with the heal block, so Doc Ock isn't cleansing himself. And then it's just going to be us versus Mysterio. I like our odds. I like our odds a lot. He's got safeguards, so we're not going to bother using our abilities. He summoned some clones. He got punched to infinity and beyond. We'll kill this one here to start off. Then we'll go to this one over here. Obviously, we've got to kill the ones that have the death proof, because one of those is going to be the clone. Alright. Let's start it here. Because the chain attack likely... Yeah, there we go. That's exactly what we wanted. I guess we'll hit him twice. We can do that. This will take that stuff off you. No, it won't. I lied. But your dead thing hit anyway. Perfect. Let's go. Okie dokie, artichoke. Here we go. We got a full Liberty up against this Odin team. The reason this is going to work is because of the speed up that Hank is bringing to the Illuminati. He's also just a fast character with speed up. So he's going to give me lots of time to get speed up on my guys before the Odin gets to go. So we should be able to kill the Odin and move on with our day, which is exactly what we're going to do here. Bum, ba, bum, bum, bum. I do think we take the time to put a rewind on this Super Scroll, though. I believe, anyway. Yeah, that feels right to me, so let's go for that. Big damage happened there, too. Pretty cool. Pretty cool, I gotta say. Safeguard is safeguarding. Okay. I don't want to get rewound here. Let's stun trauma here, even though it does feel bad to not be hitting the Odin. We're going to rely on War Machine to do his job. And War Machine will do his job. Here we go. Boom. How is Patriot not going yet? I mean, oh, he doesn't have speed up. He's bio. God damn it, he's bio. Oh, god damn it, he's bio. This is bad. Let's get the kills where we can for now. We're going to have to... Oh, do we still have this with Peggy? Yeah. Get your free-to-play Odin out of here, nerd. Okie doke. This is just Mephisto plus garbage. This is just leftover characters I have. This is an annoying team. Mephisto is going to wreck this team. The only thing I'm thinking of is, should I bring in Mr. Fantastic to eat an attack here? They'll all have safeguards, so Songbird's kind of useless, I guess. And this will do us pretty good. The Blade Oath, we could turn me to rewind them fairly quickly, I suppose. I also just think she's not going to kill anybody with her basics, and then I'm going to murder her face with, like, stuns and stuff. That's where my head's at, anyway. So maybe I will take the Songbird, and we're just going to go full tilt here. Full tilt! Let's go! Let's go! Full tilt. We got enough strikers. I like what we're seeing here. Let's go. So yeah, Kahori's going to hit a controller, which I believe is Jean Grey. It's fine, and then she's going to do 2 basics. Do we have defense up on spawn? I don't think she can murder anyone out the gate, but maybe she can. Okay, so that looks like a oh, I guess she's a controller too, yeah. True! Alright. Oh, that blind is not fun. Do we want to make sure we secure the kill here? Nah, she doesn't have anything. We got fast characters. It's time to go crazy. It's time to go absolutely buck wild. Kill the Shadow King. Put that clone thing somewhere else. Why is she going first? Because the Emma, right. But we are protected. We should have killed her, but we are still protected with our safeguard. We're just going to eat a bunch of damage. Okay, it's fine. Mephisto is going to carry this, but I did do a stupid thing by not killing that Kahori. You know what? No, killing Shadow King was the right call. I'm going to make a brave proclamation that killing the Shadow King was still the right call. Clear 2 positive effects? I don't want Kahori to reach her turn. She's going to special. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Yeah, you died, but again, that's okay. Is this unavoidable? This is unavoidable. Get stunned, nerd. Cool. And now we'll kill everybody. Offense down versus offense up. Doesn't matter. My Gene's a beast. We beat this by the power of Mephisto. Striker attack? Hello? Thank you. Alright, cool. That was a dumb attack to do. I just did it because I knew I had Mephisto. And I knew that Kahori was going to kind of be the only damage dealer. I was like, oh, Emma. Oh. They got some turns. I would have preferred them not to get. If I had Apocalypse available or Nightcrawler available, I would have used them. If I had Blue Marvel available, then I wouldn't be buying my kids Christmas gifts. So we didn't do that. All right, let's go check out how this war wrapped up. That was 13 attacks. There's no way I core to buy another attack for like my Illuminati use. Like, what is that? That would be a terrible idea. I was late. I only helped at the tail end of Cargo Bay, which was not really helping at all. We only threw up 700. I only had 12 attacks? Hello? Really? Oh, yeah, I only did 12 attacks. I was only going to do... Oh, wow. I'm a slacker. All right, yeah, 12 for 12. 0 defensive victories. Have they just not touched my room yet? That seems far-fetched. I got my 2 last teams. They better lose to this one. So you know how like I didn't like the Nightcrawler version, the Apocalypse version against the Vigilante will at least help me a little bit with the extra damage he gives to my 1 Diamond Daemon, but I do have a smaller Hellcat. Smaller. She's 5 red stars. Like, she's not a free Hellcat. And then we got this Professor X team. They're going to have to use Quasar on it. So hopefully we're going to get at least one win to help the Alliance out. As far as the current score line goes, we are... I don't know if we're winning. That was a lot for Reaper. 10, 12, 14, 15, 16, 17 versus 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 15, 16, 17. By God, did I count that right? 6, 10, 12, 14, 15, 16, 17. Oh my God. 10, 12, 14, 15, 16, 17. It is dead even. This is a war to remember. I'll let you guys know how it goes in the comment section. For now, guys, stay happy, stay healthy, have yourselves a wonderful day. Bye-bye.